Yosh. Alright. I started recording earlier, but then I realized there's like, I don't know, 10 minutes of like dialogue and stuff that you've already heard, which we will have to go through again. So I thought I'll spare you at least one of the times. We are going to be able to pick some different things to say, so it'll be a little bit different at least, but yeah. I went through it this time. I have a choice. This time I don't think we shouldn't attack. In fact, I think we should. We have to attack until we succeed. So, I assume if you're watching this, you know that I already did. I completed this game. I got my ending. I said we shouldn't attack, convinced him. And I stayed with him until, well, you know, spoilers. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Until the Invincible arrived. And that was my ending. My actual ending, I guess. And now I want to try a couple other things, which includes sending these nukes, I guess.
Actually, I don't. I think we should proceed with the attack.
Even after everything you've learned, Doctor? After everything you've been through?
Because of it, we have to destroy the cloud.
Well, I still have significant concerns.
I could... So sorry.
Maybe I'm not seeing the whole picture.
Well, indeed, Novik. I knew Yasna would understand. Now give me a minute. I'm almost done.
I was looking at how many people got the achievements that I got.
One's on the launch control unit.
I could tell that...
Yeah, I see. Do I use them to launch the rockets?
Not yet. We use a button for that. The red one.
I do it? It is just before my bedtime. I was gonna record Monolith, because I believe I have about an hour and 30 minutes left. Is what I could tell from a video. I kept the video open so I could look it up while I was recording, in case I got lost and I didn't know what to do, so I had it ready in the background. And I couldn't help but skip ahead to where I was. Not skip ahead, but like to go to where I was in that video, and I could see in the video there was like an hour and 20 minutes left. So I'm assuming for me that'll take just a little bit longer, and so under 2 hours left, I'll get that done in a video. And then this game, we've finished. And now I'm doing these extra little endings. And then, yeah, that's finished too. And I can start American Arcadia. And then next week we have, this week, I guess, when you're watching this, we have Derpsy, Christmas and all that good stuff. So I should try to do some Christmassy videos. Yeah. We'll see. And then the new year is approaching. And I always feel such motivation, and then I end up not doing much about it, but whatever. That's for another time. Let's do this.
Watch your eyes. This'll clear the area of the flies. I can already see them melting. Take that, fucks.
I don't think this will help. Oh, you can like hardly see the explosions, huh? That would be really... I mean, I guess I missed my moment. Unless it somehow gets more clear. That could be a really good shot.
They're flying this way.
What have you done?
Yeah, I had a feeling we were gonna pay the price.
Astrogator, you must evacuate. Now. I'll join you later.
Yasna! Yasna, are you there?
All my legs are heavy. And the field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too
I wish I stood right there. So Yasna witnessed devastating power of the cloud. Yeah. Wow, what an ending, huh? I kind of figured that would happen. I guess I'm glad I did it still. Holding F. There we are. Oh, now we gotta do this again. Glad I didn't do that. We are gonna have to go through this, so maybe if I could come up with something to say. Maybe if I could be entertaining. Maybe if I could make some jokes. We'll see what I got. Alright, we need to radio communications like over here. Boink. And then it's like form. And it's like form. Yeah, I'm here.
Astrogator, this is Yasna. I managed to get to the Condor's bridge. Rohytra and I led the attack on the cloud. But the Cyclops...
Failed?
Worse. The Cyclops got out of control.
No.
Down the probes.
I had a feeling we would just die to that one. But this next one is more interesting because we're going to the nest. I have a feeling that we will die from that as well, maybe. Not sure, but that should at least be more interesting.
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge.
And from what I can
Should be
tell,
up to hear you now. Please talk.
from what I can tell from the percentages, about half the percent of people who have this game finished it, and about 40% of people convinced him not to nuke.
Stop with all these rohytra, engineer,
So most people, right? What would that be? 80% of people
last man standing.
that got to the end convinced him not to nuke.
Who would have thought?
But then it was only like 15 or 18% that saw the Invincible,
I agree.
which means I think most people decided to go,
I'd even say that
or at least half the people decided to go to the nest, which I understand. That does seem like the more interesting choice, and that's why we play games, right? I don't really care.
that's why we need to change tactics.
Brownie. Some of these sounds in this game, I will like think about while I'm at work. I can just hear the sound.
Strongly disagreed on. All it takes is the right to.
This game does have some good sounds.
Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity.
Na 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 na.
And it has so
Na
far
na
destabilized
na
every
na
machine,
na.
even the most specialized.
Na na
That's why I'll keep it simple this
na
time.
na.
No electro brains, no memory, only
na,
pure
na.
energy.
You still haven't answered me, Rohytra.
Penis, penis, penis.
What are you up to?
Poopy, poopy, poopy.
Arming what? Explosives, cluster munitions?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Rohytra. Are you serious?
He's only on 2.
I won't leave all this unresolved.
But there's a point where we can like skip a discussion. So that should save us a bit of time at least.
100 megatons.
That's quite
And
enough.
here we can maybe do some different things, like not say that. Probably doesn't make a difference.
8 smaller warheads to start with.
Maybe we should be saying those things. I don't know if it makes a difference.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rohytra?
You know, let's put doubt in
Listen,
him.
Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours.
Big holes.
Complete situational awareness. I'm taking action.
You know, when I see this place,
On my best judgment.
what I think of,
What'll happen then? Where will I
Power Wash Simulator.
what condition? So I'm
I just
gonna
want to go
eventually
around, clean this
before
place.
that happens, and ensure the safety of those
You have
who
to get
survive.
into
They all
those weird corners and stuff.
deserve better than this. I know you understand. You like me. You would do anything for your crew.
We won't save anyone, but...
I understand how you feel. But you can't approach this problem in terms of revenge. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. And probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the cloud is like...
What a naughty game.
Exactly. Like Xerxes. We won't gain anything from a mindless
Xerxes.
attack. On the other hand, knowledge about these creations
If you look
may
at that
turn out to
weird,
be crucial in
it
helping
almost
their
looks like...
victims.
You know, that seat is the bottom and then
Rohytra.
the back is goes up. But you could kind of see the back as going down and then that being the top.
I haven't done anything.
But it's at a weird angle.
Reminded me of my mom.
And
As long as the
it's
cloud
kind of messing with my head.
my condition comes second.
It's a bit like a...
Are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent.
I don't know.
What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget Rohytra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan.
We're getting there, okay? He's on number 4. And then he'll move on. And we'll skip the discussion, so it'll be like... Blah, 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 blah.
And that's why they
And then
can't
he'll be here, and then we say no.
Nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yes. What do you think?
You're thick as a brick yourself.
Rohytra. You have no idea what we're up against. These mechanisms are just doing what they did a millennia ago. And we were the ones that provoked them.
Boink.
What? How?
By coming here with all our gear, blasters, transmitters, rockets. It's like kicking a hornet's nest. They've faced countless species over millions of years. At this scale, humanity is just a blip to them.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yassin found various traces.
Other machines?
I'm mainly referring to other machines that evolved simultaneously on Regis 3. For instance, those structures we called the city, or the robots you uncovered at the excavation site. Who knows what kind
Look
of
at me.
technology they had.
Didn't you cut your hair? Oh, you cut your hair later, right? Alright.
Competing is a better
I'm silly.
word. But yes,
I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rohytra, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for us.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
about the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans.
Didn't so-and-so write a book about it?
Book about them?
The Cranian's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the 6th planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis 3 had no living beings on board.
Only the machine survived.
And then what? They started bashing at each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotion. They don't argue.
There's no point speculating.
I'm sorry, but I don't know if there's any point in discussing this further. In short,
Hopefully it won't matter and I won't have to actually do all that to go to the nest.
Both organic and mechanical ones.
I see no point in prolonging this discussion. For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger.
I agree. We shouldn't.
Imagine defeating the cloud.
But that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yes, sir. Do you agree?
Well,
I agree. I fully agree. We should not attack. Shouldn't. We die. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, I very much agree. Another attack would make no difference. Just a few flies are enough for the cloud to regenerate.
what if we destroy their nests?
No, rohytra. Unless we want to destroy the entire planet, it's impossible to eliminate them all. And even then, there's no guarantee they would die in space. After all, the flies need no air, water, or food. Only solar energy.
But what
Yeah,
else
they
could we
just
do
float about.
if not attack?
I guess we don't wait. I guess we want to evacuate.
We can leave this place. and
Which
never
is, I
come
think,
back.
what I said last time.
Commander will swoop down from orbit and pick us up? Or do you have an extra ship up your sleeve?
I'm afraid none of these.
I was thinking about a saucer, or some other vehicle from the Condor.
Don't count on it, Yasna. It's a miracle we arrived on that wreck of a saucer. Nothing else flies around here, I checked. Let's drop it, alright? Further discussion is pointless. The charges are almost ready.
Rohytra, for fuck's sake, be reasonable.
You won't stand down, will you?
An escalatory solution won't work. Will only needlessly draw the cloud's attention. And I won't have you endanger my subordinate.
Stop.
But Doctor,
No, Astrogator. I've had enough of this argument. You can't always get your way.
What?
Do what you think is right, rohytra.
No, don't do it.
How long will it take you?
Just a moment. They will pay for all this.
They? It's not a conscious entity. It's dead.
You're wrong, Yasna. It's about to be dead.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You're gonna say I can't do it. I have to do everything the way I
Watch your eyes.
Hey, that's cool. If we... Oh, we kind of got rid of the... we can at least get a cool photo. Maybe? I don't know. I guess we reload, because that's just gonna cost what already happened, right? God damn, I have to say everything exactly how I did it, so I happened to exactly pick the right options. Because I was wondering, it was like, you convinced him not to do it. It's like, I just said things and then he didn't do it. But I guess I said the exact right things and now we have to go through this again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I could pause a recording, but that's not an option. I have to go through this too. You can go through it with me, huh? We know how to do this.
Condor, are you there?
I'm not here.
This is the commander of the
Yeah, we're here.
Astrogator, this is Yasna. I managed to get to the Condor's bridge.
We'll have the
Rohytra
discussion.
and I led the attack on the cloud.
I'll say
The Cyclops,
failed.
the things
worse.
that I
The
said.
Cyclops got out of control and knocked down the probes.
I had a feeling it would end like this.
I've got a feeling
Planning now.
that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Okay.
Flipping it
I'm switching you
on.
to the bridge. You should be able to
Flip
hear
it
you.
on again. Flip it on a third time.
Done.
Nope, that's not an option.
is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the US
So anyway,
Condor cruiser.
Could you stop with all these
let's see, what can I tell you?
engineer rohytra among our crew?
What's the difference between Niagara and Viagra? Niagara Falls.
Making an official request to join our forces to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's
Knock knock. I don't know.
all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. I'd even say that your crew is working on it.
You know,
pretty damn actively. We
Christmas
stopped playing defense
Christmas
and
Eve
fight to them.
falls on a Sunday.
Suffered significant losses.
Playing defense
And
sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses.
First and second Christmas Day
Not now, please.
No, it's true.
is Monday, Tuesday.
Against the cloud,
Those are the 3 days that I work.
but any
So after the 3 days that I'm about to work today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
Let me
and then we have
remind you we're dealing with
Christmas
the
on
first entity,
next Sunday,
technological
for us anyway. It's Christmas in a week.
that has
Whoa,
so far destabilized every machine sent its way.
crazy.
Even the most special ones.
That's why I'll keep it
Yeah, well,
no memory, only pure
You still haven't answered me, Rohytra.
yeah, so I'll get those 3 days off. So I skip a week's work, and then the next Sunday, Monday,
Arm in what?
is New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and you get those off as well.
What? Rohytra.
So but I might have to work the Tuesday, which would be January 2nd.
Warheads do you have?
But in these next 2 weeks after I'm done with these 3 work days, I might only have to work that one.
Over the top, I'd say.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. An amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
Yeah, I don't know. That's cool. I can't wait to get a little bit of time off work. I already get like 4 days every week, which is pretty good. That's why I don't really necessarily need holidays.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rohytra?
But
Listen, Yasna,
I'll
I know
enjoy
how it must look to you.
a week.
Hot-headed guy from
Almost 2
Mars
weeks
who
off.
wants to use nukes, but put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness.
I've got a
I'm
feeling.
taking action here and now based on
So my plans for this Christmas is to stream like I do every Christmas after I'm done hanging out with the family and eating dinner and chilling and watching TV and getting gifts and giving gifts. It's just me.
you would do anything for your crew.
I understand, yes. Although it's hard to talk about revenge here. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. And probably non-sentient ones. Taking
Yeah, so
revenge
I
on
celebrate
cloud is
Christmas with my mom, dad, and my brother, and that's it.
Exactly.
We used to celebrate with more people, but
That's why I would consider this
some of my
a
family we
category
don't
of
see, and some of the family passed away, and
not vengeance. After all,
it is what it
nothing
is.
guarantees the flies will stay in Regis 3 if they continue to
So yeah,
evolve.
just celebrating at home, eating some good food, hanging out, and then I'll come upstairs and I'll get into the Christmas beers, and I will,
Considering the evolutionary timeline. However,
assuming I'm in the mood for it, but I usually am. I mean,
sooner, by sheer chance.
Not a chance I'm willing to take.
I'll be doing a Christmas stream where I'll be streaming just some different, maybe I'm thinking like some different games that have a Christmas event, or there's a Power Wash that has a Christmas level that came out. I could go around in that while there's Christmas music in the background and I'm getting a little bit drunk and just playing that, and then moving on. After that's done, moving on to some other game. Maybe Siege will have a Christmas event. I can do like 1 or 2 games of that, and then maybe Overwatch will have a Christmas event. I can do that. Maybe Dead by Daylight, you know, all these different games. Maybe hop on Payday 2 and do a Christmas heist.
It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yes, sir. What do you think?
These machines aren't consciously hostile toward us.
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react. to radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communication.
So yeah, I'm thinking here next week when I'm done working, because now I have the ending of this game for Sunday, and then I'll have the video I'm doing right now for Monday, and then I'm so close to finishing a Lethal Company video that I can have a Tuesday. That'll give me a couple days to sort of edit on it after work.
Conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Both living organisms and mechanical creators of the cloud, as well as other products of dead evolution.
Yeah, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll try to find specifically Christmassy games. If I don't find anything, I'll just start like American Arcadia and maybe edit more stuff. I don't know.
I don't buy it. It's like
But
some robot.
yeah, I'll try to do some Christmassy stuff leading up to Christmas. Some Christmas events in different games.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
And then Sunday, I'll do a video when I'm done celebrating with my family. I'll bring up some beers. I'll record a little video and upload that straight away, which is me live action with the webcam saying Merry Christmas and maybe opening a Christmas beer, even if YouTube is not a big fan of that. And then I'll be going live after that. So those are my plans for Christmas.
Only the machine survived.
And then what? If
And then keep uploading a video every day
doesn't make much sense to me.
until
Machines don't have emotion. They don't.
until New Year's. And then for New Year's, I'll also record a video saying, hey, Happy New Year's, while I open a champagne.
And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms.
These are my 2 nights that I get to drink. And then
you know well how it is.
January 1st, I might have a couple snacks left, because I'll have some snacks on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I'll have some snacks on New Year's. So I'll probably have snacks left for like the 1st of January. But then after that, back to dieting, back to losing weight and all that.
So I'm betting they were attacked.
So I'll be enjoying these 2 nights, because I don't really... It's rare that I drink now, or even rare that I allow myself to have a lot of snacks. Like I might buy small things here and there and allow just a little bit, just so I don't go crazy.
Why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What is the guiding principle of a homeostat?
To survive.
Survive. Apparently the machines pose a threat to one another.
Anyhow,
They use the same source of energy to
I hope you
function.
do have a great Christmas or great holidays, great December.
But why did some flies survive this?
I hope you've done the things you want to do this year, at least some of
The way
them.
I see it, they were
There's still
better,
time.
the best.
I have a couple things I wanted to do.
Used up the fewest
We'll see. I'll try to maybe. I'm sure I won't get anything done.
or became
Of
sedentary.
one of them is I wanted to make some music and make at least one song, anything that I could be proud of that I could then play for you guys for my channel. Haven't done anything, but there's still time. There's still a few weeks left. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. I've tried a couple times actually to get on FL Studio and make some music, and it just, I end up giving up
That's how it works.
because I don't really have, I have nothing.
To summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis 3. Local dinosaur-like monsters.
I really wanted to reach my weight goal,
Robots produced other robots,
but
which produced more
to be
robots.
fair and to be realistic, I have at least made progress. I've lost weight, slow and steady, and like my good friend at work, Yessa, is a Syrian guy, used to be a doctor back in Syria and stuff. He knows a lot about health and all these exercises, and he can get a massage, and he can do this and that, and healthy food. He can tell you about healthy exercises, anything that's good or healthy for you. So I was telling him about how I was slowly losing weight and stuff, and he was like, that's much better that you've been losing it slowly and steadily. We should attack.
Yeah, I very much agree. Another attack would make no difference. Just a few flies are enough for the cloud to regenerate.
What if we destroy their nests?
No, rohytra. Unless we want to destroy the entire planet, it's impossible to eliminate.
See, I'm happy that I have been making progress on the weight. And then next year, I will reach the actual goal. But then I also need to be able to keep it up, and it means, I guess, I can eat just a little bit more, but I need to...
The Invincible is near. We can wait for its arrival.
Huh, right.
That is one solution.
Somehow I had a feeling I would never leave this place.
You don't have a lander?
We had two.
But the cloud destroyed both.
Huh. I'm done. Warheads are armed. One more press of a
But
button.
you can't do it.
No turning back. I can't.
That was close.
Was it? I get how that was supposed to be like a
We no longer have
tense moment, but like,
So I hate to
I
say
don't know,
but
it doesn't really...
I can't help you. Believe me, I would like nothing better.
I'd prefer to fly away from here. Go back home.
I'm sorry, Yasna. If only I could switch places with you.
I know.
I need to check on my people. Good talk, Novik.
Likewise, rohytra.
Join me whenever you can. No rush.
Yeah, thanks.
We made it through. And now we're gonna go to the nest, I guess.
Doctor. Yasna, it was truly an honor. I'm having a hard time finding the right words.
I have one last request.
I'm listening.
I'd like Koval and Krauter to remember me, even just from your stories.
Of course. I'll let everyone know what you did for them.
No, I don't care about gratitude. I just want them to know who I was. I am.
Right. I will try to do justice in capturing your extraordinary character. Although I must admit, it's not an easy assignment.
As always. I'm not making anything easier for you, Novik.
As always, Yasna.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you, and take care. Over and out.
Are you sure?
I'm getting safe though, you know?
You look...
Like shit. I know.
Yeah, well, you said it.
That's what I meant to say.
Because you're trying to be polite. The undeniable truth is, I look and feel like shit.
Can't say that on YouTube.
Will you close it for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah. Sorry.
Support and stimulants
Swink.
will help you.
Boink. Splonk.
I have to endure somehow.
It won't get to that. Because I'll tell you everything all over again.
No, Yasna. I know me all too well. I won't believe the cloud can't be defeated. Or help you convince the Invincible's crew you're innocent. You'll end up in custody, and they'll just repeat our mistakes. It's a strange feeling. Remaining conscious in the hibernator.
You clearly haven't visited the infirmary often. This is a standard procedure for a long recovery.
Will you take another look at Landor and Spluskas?
doing it now. Don't worry.
Thanks. But you're still wondering whether to go to the nest. This is probably your last chance. If you want to make it before the Invincible arrives, it would be good to have you here. When they come, the journey there and back will take you about 12 hours.
I've been thinking about it for a while. And it's something I just have to do. I might be the only person who can make contact. To understand.
I know. But you will come back, won't you?
I intend to.
Well, we're finally at new stuff. Very rushed, but that's okay. We don't have to keep driving and doing this, and let's see what this brings. This is partly what I wanted to do because it's way more interesting for the story, but realistically what I wanted to do was just wait for the Invincible and be saved and be alive. So that's what I did, but I knew I had to come back and do this. And so here we are. How long's it been? Already 36 minutes? Oh man. I'm sorry, I guess you could have skipped ahead if you... Yeah, sorry. Let's... Immersion. This feels very crucial to understanding this game. So they've already marked me as being dead, having no brain activity and stuff, even though I do. But when they first found me, I didn't. And so somehow I'm marked forever. That's kind of weird. I feel like they would just look at me now and be like, oh, there it is. Anyway. Like, wouldn't they, in that case, have already looked at this whole planet and determined that there's nothing left of electrical something something? And not have started attacking when we came because it was already determined and marked to be safe and good? I don't know. I guess that's not exactly the same thing. Anyway. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding a bit. That looks odd, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe. Can I do it now? No. Don't just end like that. God damn it. Was it worth it? No. But interesting. No, I'm still glad I did it. That ending was weird. I think I like the more logical ending of the Invincible arriving and getting saved by them. Instead of going to these things and they make my face, although that, of course, story-wise, is way more interesting. Very open-ended. I went through all that just to get that 1 minute ending. But that's fine. It's fine. Dun-dun-dun. Evolve BR, Grand Fox, Radical Studio, AMD, Unreal Engine. Wow. And thus, we completed the game again. Yeah. Which ending did you like the best? The death? The getting saved? Or the... What? Okay. Exciting. What'd you like best? The death? Probably not. Although something sort of interesting about messing with something you shouldn't be messing with and then paying the price. That is, there's a message there. Getting saved, assumingly, by the Invincible, or actually going to the nest and they're making my face in the sky like a conscious being. Which just left me way more curious now. Now I have this whole species, well, I don't know what you call it, made of metal, but it seems conscious and it can make my face and communicate with me. But that's the ending, is showing me that? That's really rude, because that's interesting. Which is why I do like that ending, but also it's so abrupt, so I kind of don't like it. Realistically, I like the Invincible ending better, of the Invincible landing and going on that. But for further story, I like going to the nest. But What the heck, man? Anyway, that's that. We did it. We done. That's the Invincible. Feels nice to finish a game. And now I can move on to other games. I have so many games on my list. Can't wait to play them all, honestly. Doing these daily videos, I won't necessarily keep doing every single day videos. But come January, February next year, 2024, I should and will, hopefully, keep making at least 4 or 5 videos every week. And just try to get through a bunch of games. But I also really want to change up some of my content and try to change things and not just keep doing the same thing and expecting anything to ever change. I'm enjoying it and I'm having fun along the way, but essentially if nobody's watching or I'm not accomplishing anything, you know, like maybe by changing a few things and finding some other, being creative, having some ideas, I don't know, getting some stuff done, doing some things different that I still enjoy, maybe I can actually find more success with it. So why shouldn't I try? That's some of my ideas, or some of my plans, some of my, 2024 goals. Okay. I hope you have a great December. I'll see you in whatever I play next. One of which will be American Arcadia. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Truly, I appreciate you. I freaking love you. Take care. Good night. Ooh-wee. Doobity-boo.